I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. What is going on, you guys? I bet the glasses give it away. I bet the screen gives it away. I bet the mystical music gives it away. All magical like that fucking, that pig on the wall. Look at him. Look at him drooling and looking all around all, well, he's not really dead, I guess. But dead like. We're hopping back into Hogwarts Legacy. Where we left off, we just kind of got back from a little trip to the library. We got in a little trouble for that. Well, we didn't get in trouble because we did not get snitched on. Because what's-his-name's looking out for us. And it looks like we were taking the book we found to Professor Fig. First things first, got to cup their ears so we can hear all the magic going on and stuff and whatnot. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's bring this book to Professor Fig.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Who dat?
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Yes, he does.
I'll see what I can find out.
I don't mean to intrude. Who the hell are you?
Sir, I was able to search the
Was that
restricted
Kylo
section while
Ren?
you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Oh, he's storming away. He's angry. Okay. Yeah, it was a book. It was a reader. It was a book thing. Yeah.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Fair enough.
You don't want to
In
know.
fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
Yes,
I
it
want
was.
to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Let's have a little look-see. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Yeah, let's see what it hides. Let's see why it was hidden. Let's see why it was below the restricted section. The restricted of the restricted.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
That's not good.
It appears someone has got to the book before us.
That's extra not good.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time.
I sure hope so, because we might need it.
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
Godric's
The man we saw
heart.
before Percival Rackham was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could
Just
see
like me.
traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain.
I sure
I'll
hope
have
it
to
does.
Take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about
I forgot about
George's
George.
death.
George got fucked up in that first episode. You remember that? The dragon came swooping down. And, George. Sorry, Georgie. Georgie was gone. Georgie was a goner. He was dead. Deceased. Goodbye. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course, sir.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
Oh,
But you'll
I'm
want
improving
to pay
on working that
attention to
wand. You
biology
know what I mean,
and
Professor?
potions.
You know what I'm
There's more to
saying?
magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Thank you.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Noted. Where are we off to now? When do I get to, like, fly a broom? Read
It's
that.
time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Okay, but like, how do I... Ooh.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that they're just throwing at me.
Revelio.
Ah. Lame. Okay. Kind of like... Oh, there's so much going on. Okay. I guess I'll track this one. Do I have to like fast travel somewhere, or what's going on with that? Is that where I have to go? Huh? I'm so confused. Oh, I have to do this stuff to go there? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here first then. I think. And... No, I'm gonna go here first. The required level is lower for this one. I'm gonna go here first. Professor Garlick. Oh, Garlick. Is that supposed to be... I see what's going on there, because it's herbology or whatever. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I see what you're doing there. That's a nice little... Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Or was it Garlick? I'm so... I think it was Garlick. We're gonna go with Garlick. That makes sense, I think. Just bring that.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Off to class. Just a day in the life of a Hogwarts student. Yeah, you could say my life's pretty strange. Ooh, boom. Locked. Damn.
Onion again.
Begin. Is that Professor? Is that my professor?
Garlick, how wonderful it is to see you again,
Damn.
Nora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ooh, a little sassy redhead. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I like to see the rose in your
We do
garden.
look forward to growing together.
Oh, we could grow together, Professor. We could do that. We
Thrilling
could
it
do
is to have
that.
Everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the
Oh,
most
we could do
important thing
that.
cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
I like to see. You want to see my bouncing ball?
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now,
Aren't the mandrakes
everyone,
in the movie?
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
They're in the movie,
tug.
I think. Oh yeah, they're in the movie. They're in the movie. Yes, they are. They're in the movie.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket,
Oh.
putting the mandrake right
I
at
wouldn't
ease.
mind getting warm and dirty with you. You know what I'm saying?
Prepare.
Quick fix right there.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm very
All
mature,
right then,
Professor.
Off you go.
I'm awfully mature for my
Splendid
age.
work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I like
You
to
can all
plant
go
my
fast.
D in you.
I need
Okay,
to have
that's
a
too
brief
much.
word.
Who
The
the
best
fuck's
time
this
to plant
loser?
a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Who is it?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
What's that? Dear Professor Garlick, how thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everly. Nice. Okay, that was a nice little note, I think. How you doing?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yeah, you know, I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
That's a pretty
I
good
couldn't help
lesson
but
you
catch
got
your
there.
Enthusiasm.
Oh, I caught her enthusiasm, all right.
It seems
I
you're
caught
already
it.
taking to herbology like a
You
mandrake
didn't
to
think I did,
fresh
but I caught it.
soil.
I caught her
Now, as I
enthusiasm.
mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
You
Let
did
us
mention
find you
that.
some
Yeah, you
seeds.
did.
I already
Yeah,
have
you
some,
did.
Professor.
You
Pick
mentioned
them up
it.
in Hogsmeade.
You
You
visited
mentioned
the
it.
magic neep.
You mentioned it, all right.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now.
How nice of
And
you.
you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me,
I'm not done
Professor.
talking to you.
What am I supposed
You know.
to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
All right, come on, man. You gotta spit some different games. Spit
Pardon
some
me,
different.
Professor. What am I supposed to do with the
You gotta
dittany
spit
seeds?
game, dude.
Your
Spit
part
game.
in
You
all
just
this
keep
floral
throwing out the
alchemy
same
is
line.
simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest
She's got
time.
patience. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. He's asked the same question 3 times in a row.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's
Okay.
class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your
Yeah, I'm a
dittany
fast
will be
learner.
ready to
You
use
know.
in Wiggenweld potion.
Yeah,
I'll let
that's
Professor
me.
Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Sounds fun.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately,
I got some.
haven't
I
done
got some
anything to
testy
gnaw
for
on.
you. You know.
Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Leander
Hello.
Pruitt?
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Okay, let's get the show on the
stairs
road.
will take us there. But nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by
Yeah.
the way.
Thanks, dude.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's
Give me
good. Thinks he's really good.
Yep.
Outright
Yeah.
slaughtered him.
All right.
Brilliant.
Yep. Cool.
Here we are.
Thanks, man.
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
All right.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Toss the cabbage at it. What the fuck is he talking? I should have been paying attention. How do I do that? Oh wait, L1.
Look at that.
Oh.
They'll chomp on anything they can get
Okay.
their mouths on.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Are you flirting with me?
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
Sure are.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
Boobo.
Not saying you can't.
What?
Get it alone,
Boo boo
but-
tuber? Is that what he
Well,
said?
imagine
Boo
that
boo
wasn't
boo.
a dummy.
Boo boobs. Suppose they could come in
suppose they
handy.
could
I
prove
guess.
useful
Yeah.
Outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit
I
of
guess.
backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Okay, don't tell me what the fuck to do, nerd. Move. Fuck was that?
Revelio.
Oh, it's locked. Is it Deary Gibble plums? This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. We got a little side entrance going on here. Oh, it's kind of cool. What's going on all down here?
Revelio.
This is kind of a cool little thing. Give me that. Really, there's nothing? The fuck's this? The fuck is this? Whoa! Oh. Wait, I wonder... Can I, like... No? It's got an eye, so I'm wondering if, like... Ah! Tricked you, bitch. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, motherfucker. Look at that finger right there, biatch. Okay. At least I know how to get into those now, because now I'm thinking about it, I've missed a lot. I've missed a lot of those. I've probably missed so much cool loot. Like a lot of cool loot. What the hell's in here? What the hell was that?
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Hi, Professor.
Sorry, Mr. Clock.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh,
Uh,
did you see any bite
pretty
marks
easy for
or
me.
missing
You know.
digits? And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with my fingers. Pretty good with my fingers. Pretty good with my fingers. Yeah. Just if you're curious, if you're wondering, if you want to find out. Yeah, I am.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Very eager.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
I'll tend to your garden.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yeah? You want to toggle? You want to chat it up a little? Yeah, you do. Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Oh.
It goes for plants as well
Yeah,
as
you do.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Man, just don't get sick of that voice, you know? All right. First herbology class is over. Sadly, very unfortunate. Looking forward to the next. Yes, I am. Sure am.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The fuck? Don't talk shit about her, pal. I'll fuck you up. You must not know about me, alright? I see ancient magic in shiz. Where do I have to go now? I think I should just do potions class now while I'm here, right? Off to potions.
It's time to trade in my oak shop.
There's something in there. Whoa.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
There's a lot of conversations going on.
Never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Whoa. They're talking shit about Professor. What's down here? What's down here? Huh? What's down here? Tell me what's down here. Ah. That's where they get ya. And back up we go. Let's get it.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years,
this guy's definitely supposed to be like Snape.
New heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
I feel like that wasn't enough instruction for our first time doing this.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Why am I so nervous right now? I'm overly nervous about this. What if I did it wrong? What if it just blows up? What if it blows me? Ooh. Wait a minute.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
He's got a badass
Some can be
scar
harvested
right
from
across the
plants you grow
face.
in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
That's kind of douchey. I'm not gonna lie, that's
My
kind of a
parents
douchey
could-
thing to.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Wait, so I'm going in here?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah. What's it to you?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
I remember your
Listen,
aunt. She's
anyone
so
with troll-sized
fucking
brain can
fine.
brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Slim thick.
I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, I
you
can
the
do that.
Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I don't like how he said that. That makes me really nervous to help him with this.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss.
What else am I? What do I need? Okay.
Revelio.
What is that? Oregon and Berks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Don't you hate when you have suspicious deliveries being made to your back entrance? Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Weird. What's going on over here?
Revelio.
Is that all? Is that all I need? Okay.
Always has a few potions on hand.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about
Oh, is that not?
Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student.
I was not
I've heard
impressed. I
much
don't
about
care.
you.
He's been here. He's been here. I have
Thank
not.
you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly.
Yeah,
And
cool.
I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of
Well
him,
done.
dude. I'm kind of him.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A
Gobbledygook.
fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Okay, cool. Where the hell is... What's his name?
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
If he snitches on me, if he gets caught and snitches on me, I'm gonna be real tight.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I
Revelio.
simply grow most of what I need.
Is there anything over here that I can like
Remember.
fuck with?
Brewing potion.
No. All right.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot
Oh,
be
no.
rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
This is what I'm making, right? Did I pick the right one? I really hope I picked the right one. That's going to be really embarrassing if I pick the wrong one.
And
Okay.
now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it!
Weasley, what are you doing?
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry,
Oh, he's not
Professor.
happy.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
You douchebag.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I don't want to talk to Professor Sharp. I don't want to talk to Professor
Wasn't
Sharp.
expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I don't want to talk to Professor Sharp after what just happened.
The art of potion making is delicate and, as such, requires great precision.
I brewed an Adura's
Hi.
potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Oh no. Do I admit it? Do I admit it? No, I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own
Oh,
cauldron,
no.
I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
I don't know if
A
he
rare
likes me or
occurrence.
not. I can't tell.
And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you
Oh,
nurture there are
I'm
often
paying
essential
attention
to the
in
potions you
herbology,
brew here.
alright?
Now,
I'm paying
recommend that you
attention in
find a safe
herbology.
location in which to practice brewing.
I'm
It
paying
cannot
attention. I
be the
can't tell you
hot
what she's
cauldron
saying,
simply anywhere.
but I can
That'll
tell
be
you
all.
what she's doing. And I can tell you what I hope she's doing. You know what I
think
mean?
each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, so he's actually a good guy. He's like, okay, all right, that's cool. Cool with that. He's a cool dude. I knew there was gonna be a lock on that shit now.
My robes are going to reap from Gareth's inspiration.
All right, all right, all right.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Why, thank you.
This is going to be a busy year.
All right, fuck's that noise?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade.
Ah, I
against
knew I heard
foes.
something.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction? What? A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. That's low-key evil. That's actually very evil. That's actually not... that he doesn't sound like a good guy. That could be definitely used for bad things. Where the hell are we heading now?
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession.